the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Scottsville, it jumps at 1300. It's the Lanbro Plant and Civils FM 94 handicap for fillies and mares over 1,000 meters. Before we start dissecting the field for you, we have got some interviews lined up with Garth Puller and Michael Roberts. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about her. She's it's short of her best according to her form, but she's doing nice at home. But I'm just hoping she can put up a nice run fresh.
Yes, she's better on the turf. I think all the wins have been on the turf, and if the race playing out for it, I think she must have a big chance. All three of my fillies, are getting ready for the paddocks, to become mares, and so this will probably be one of their last runs. But I mean, I think she's got a chance. Yes, the other filly for the paddocks, probably a last run as well. Better on the poly, as the form suggests, but she's very well, and she can be competitive with that weight. Yes, same applies to her. Probably a last run before she retires for the paddocks. She's very well. Unfortunately, she's lengths better at Greyville around the turn on the poly, but there's no races for her, so we got to take our chances.
Graham, I thought it was a small field. A little bit, well, it is a small field, a little bit tricky. Number 4, Irish Bell, is scratched, but I would like to play around numbers 1, 5, and 8, and I do make number 5, Maquette a lurker, because she runs very well here at Scottsville.
Yeah, she goes well at Scottsville, does Maquette. She's had 7 starts at the course with 2 wins and 2 seconds, and as we heard there from Michael Roberts, the opposite is probably true of Lady Catherine, although maybe we shouldn't be too harsh on Lady Catherine because she's only had the 1 start at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, but Michael Roberts seems to suggest that she prefers Hollywoodbets Greyville. And of course, Auntie Lizzie comes into the race with very solid form. Kachedi claims 4 kilograms to negate penalties, but on past form, both Kalula and Lady Catherine have got a beat at the weights. Yes. And although Auntie Lizzie is a weak 33-10 favourite in a trappy little contest, which has now been reduced to 7 runners with the scratching of Irish Bell, I think this is a tough race. You could be on the mark with Maquette, but I think it's a tough race. Ancient Epic is certainly in there with a chance. All of Michael Roberts' horses warrant respect, and even Louis Diamond.
100%. So for bipod players and PA players, how do you see it?
I think you've got to go very wide. You could... Auntie Lizzie, in the form that she's in, should certainly be a factor.
Yes.
But if she were to run 4th in a race like this, it wouldn't surprise me because, as I said, some of them are really weighted to turn the tables on Auntie Lizzie. And even Auntie Lizzie, there might be a slight question mark as to whether she isn't better at Hollywoodbets Greyville. Again, she's only had the 1 start at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, and you can't judge her too harshly on that. But the fact of the matter is she's won 5 races. 4 of those have been on the poly track. Only 1 in the past has been on a turf track. So you could argue that Auntie Lizzie is better on the poly, that Kalula and Lady Catherine are in fact weighted to turn the tables on her. So you know what? I'm going the field in the bipot, and I'm including the scratching. So if the favourite does run into the first 2, then I can get an additional, come through 3 times instead of just the normal twice. But I'm putting the whole lot into the bipot.
Okay, there you heard it from Graham Hawkins. He makes it a very, very tricky contest. He'll be possibly including the field. I'll be throwing in numbers 1, 5, and 8, and for 4th, number 2. That is a wrap for the preview for race number 2.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.